Well, joining us now at Raisina Dialogue 2025 is Bildt, former Prime Minister of Sweden. Thank you very much for speaking with NewsX.
Thank you.
Great to have you, of course, in India. Firstly, let me just ask you quickly about the big news story of last night. Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump finally speaking on the phone call. How do you react to what transpired in that conversation and what the outcome now will be on peace efforts?
Well, the outcome was, of course, that Trump tried to get a ceasefire and Putin said no, de facto. Putin is not interested in closing down the war at this particular time. They agreed on some limited restrictions. There are slightly different views on exactly what they agreed on. If you look at the Russian text, the American text, they are not identical, so there are problems there. But the key thing was, of course, no ceasefire was achieved. And then Putin managed to drag out the process, which is, I think, what he intends to do.
Where do things then go next? Because we spoke with the Ukrainian Foreign Minister as well yesterday. He's hoping that there will be peace this year itself. Is that possible?
That would be
peace this year?
It's certainly possible, but will it happen? I think at the moment we have a process where Trump wants to achieve something fast, quick and dirty, you would say, while Putin is not particularly interested in doing anything at the moment. He wants to continue the military operation in the hope either that the West gets tired of it or that he can persuade Trump to do something against the interest of Ukraine. I think the telephone call yesterday was more an advantage for Putin in the sense that he managed to deflect the ceasefire calls.
What about India's efforts? What role can India play in all of this? We've already seen Prime Minister Modi advocating for peace, trying for peace both with Zelensky and Putin. What can India play the role in this effort?
Well, I think the role that also India can play is to underline the importance of a ceasefire as soon as possible. Then a ceasefire doesn't solve the entire problem, because that will have to be followed by political talks, and they are likely to be both difficult and extensive. But it's far better to have political talks when the guns have been silenced than to have the situation as we have at the moment.
A final question to you. Where do you see India-Sweden relations headed next?
Well, I think they are fairly good. We had our foreign minister here who had good talks with Dr. Jaishankar, and then I'm hopeful that we will get, during this year, the conclusion of the EU-India Trade and Partnership Agreement talks. They have been difficult for years, but I think there's a new determination on both sides to really move it forward. I hope so.
Thank you very much for speaking with us. All the best for your session today.
Thank you. Thank you.
With journalist Dinesh Thakur, Uday Pratap Singh in Delhi, NewsX.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.